New patio coming in, guys, here. So we're going to use the Western Interlock cobble slimline paver. So we're going to be extending about 2 feet further that way. So we're going to keep sort of the same layout, like I said, 2 feet this way. Then we're going to curve this, and then this we're going to move back in place. We're going to be placing 4 columns, chattel columns, around this with concrete, and then we got to lift up so that way nobody hits their head on here. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be demoing all this, replacing it with slimline pavers, taking out this concrete, new step. This is going to look fire. Excited for that. Finish with removing some of the existing pavers. Did some excavation here. Ready to lay the fabric, base material, and then our wall. Basically a gray wall here, build up, patio, 2 steps on there. And we're gonna add some outdoor lights too, as well. So pretty good. As you guys can see, we move pretty quickly on this. Ahí estamos. Más para adelante si quiere. Ahí está. Perfecto, mira. Estuvo bien. Gracias, primo. Ready to go, guys. So we're here at the job site, guys. So a team of 3 with our machine unloading materials, taking them over here to the back, moving along on this. Team of 3 is always perfect. I got my installer guy. He's doing all the cutting, all the work, laying the block down. So he's working on that over there. And myself, the foreman, we got to move all that stuff around. So that's what a team of 3 does. When you do a paver job, it's always the best because it gets all the work that you need to get done on there. So moving along on this, installing this beautiful patio, pavers from Western Interlock, great materials. Back out here at the job site, guys. So what we're doing now is I'm actually using this material, which was 1.5 inches, mixed with minus that I had at my shop. So I load up in my truck so that way we fill all this, because when there's a lot of material like this to fill, you want to just not fill with 3/4 minus, but also fill with 1.5 inch minus 2 on there, rock, just so you can get a good fill there. There we go. Moving along on this, beautiful. Getting there, guys. We've got the outdoor lights connected on here, spliced. We're gonna have these nice lights that we got on Amazon for a really good price, and we're gonna connect a transformer right there to that electrical outlet, charcoal border, and moving along on this, making some steps, built tomorrow, and making the paver cuts. Awesome. Guys, want to go back to this video with FRC Construction, and we're going to be talking a little bit about this project that we already finished, this outdoor paver project, and we're going to be talking some details on there, so you want to stick around and watch this whole video on there. So trying out a new gimbal stick that I just got, see how that works for this video, first time using it. So it's always a first time for something. So let's talk about this. I built this Paver Patio a couple weeks ago on there, and also did this landing area to put a shed in here. So let's talk about duration, how long it took, the materials used, and the process, and the cost of building something like this. So we're going to be talking about all those things in this video on there. Guys, so let's talk about the duration. So how long did this project take to do? I would say it took about a week, full project to do on there. And I'm going to be posting some clips so you guys can see some of the stuff when I was doing some work here, how it looked before. And so now it turned out to be a nice, beautiful patio area. So pavers from Western Interlock supplier that we use, outdoor lighting. So we did some outdoor lighting there, you guys can see. And there's some smaller lights. And there you can find those on Amazon and get those connected to a transformer box that's over here, just to a electrical outlet. And you know what's a nice thing about this? This cover was existing. All I did was pressure wash this, and I had the client actually put in this cool feature to it. So this is actually a projection screen, guys, built in here, so you can enjoy a nice outdoor movie theater experience on there with just this button on there. So nice little installation. You guys can see all it is was a click of the button, it comes down. The zip ties attached to the cover, and it just comes back, and you can enjoy in some nice weather to enjoy some movies out here. So as you guys can see, a patio area, once you have it installed, it definitely makes the difference on there. Big change how it was before. So let's get you guys a look. So we also added, as part of the installation here, just a full installation, I also did a joint stabilizing sealer, Sherman solvent-based sealer. It's always nice because when the weather permits, you can install those sealers. That's a sealer that we used. SP 1300 joint stabilizing sealer, one coat I put on here. It makes just the hardscape, gives it extra coating to protect the pavers, plus it allows for more color retention on there. So now, guys, let's talk about what a project like this costs, so that way you can plan ahead for your next project on there. So that's coming up next. All right, guys, so let's talk about the thing that everybody wants to talk about, and that is pricing. So how much is a project like this going to cost you? Well, let's just get a little details We have about 400 square feet of full installation. The duration, expect to, for our company to install about 7 to 8 days. Full installation, gravel base, the whole work, the pavers, the materials, cost, all the labor. There's also 9 lights included in this, and also a transformer connection as well. So expect to spend $14K for a project like this. Now the covers that you saw, those were existing. All we did was pressure wash those and reinstall them back into the patio. So those extra amenities, furniture is extra. That just includes the installation. So expected budget is $14K to do something like this in your home. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that was a little bit of insight on what would it take to build something like this, a beautiful patio in your backyard. Check out FRC Construction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.